Hey y'all, Trailer Trish here. Now you're gonna want to grab a snack because this is gonna be a long one. I am doing my makeup today because I'm filming another video that I want to wear makeup in, so I thought, why not put my makeup on in a video for y'all? So I'm gonna be doing my makeup the way I would be doing it any normal day as opposed to the Trailer Trish-oween way because I'm going to be using the primer and the setting spray and all of that. So grab your snacks, grab your coffee, buckle up, and let's get started. So I'm going to be starting with the One Size Secure the Blur. This is a primer, and Patrick Starr's brand is very made for all day. So we're just gonna go ahead and cover my whole face. And this is gonna make it so that my foundation doesn't separate, crack, spread, look bad throughout the day. Give it a nice, good base. So now we're gonna go in with foundation, which you guys are very familiar with if you watch Trailer Trish-oween. This is the Born This Way foundation in the shade Almond. Almond. I used this quite a bit. I'm just gonna squirt 2 squirts on my fresh sponge because my Trailer Trish-oween one I think is probably blue now, so I'm just gonna put it all over my face. I love doing my makeup and I never really have a reason to anymore because I don't leave the house all that much. And the things that I've been wanting to do are more like active stuff. I saw this really cool place to do like zip lining indoors, and the advertisement looked like it had a lot of kids in it, so I messaged the company and I was like, is this just for kids or can adults do it too? And they were like, adults can totally do it. I think they said something like adults go for free if they have a kid with them, and I'm like, well, I don't have a kid and I don't have a kid I could borrow for the day, so all right, so we got the foundation on. Just want to go down your neck a little bit. You guys like my shirt? I got it on sale at Hot Topic. I can't remember what the sale was. It was like buy 3 shirts, get 1 free or something like that. So, and it was on all the clearance shirts. So now we're gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. This is my concealer. And then the shade is 22N. We're just gonna dab it under the eye, on my nose, just a little, forehead, chin, smile lines, and then the edges of my nose. I decided not to use the mic today because I didn't have it charged and I didn't want it to cut out in the middle of the video because I feel like this one's gonna be kind of long. And I don't want to cut anything out, so you guys get to see a real life, full length makeup process. For the girlies, you get it. For any boys that are watching, now you see what we go through and why it takes us so long to get ready to go out. Because you gotta do all the steps. The worst is when you do your makeup and then you realize you missed a step and it's too late. Like I've done setting powder and gone, oh crap, I forgot my concealer. Too late. Too late. Get in them nostrils. I really wish I could remember who gave that tip, but it's a good one. Seems weird, but it definitely makes a difference. Okay, we got our face on, looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the One Size translucent setting powder. This is gonna help my makeup stay on. Give it a nice matte finish. And I'm gonna start with this Morphe brush for the under eye. And then I'm just gonna make sure my concealer didn't crease and put it on. Now I'm not going to blend it in completely yet. If you guys have seen my videos, you know it's called baking, and it just kind of seals you in. Also works as a little bit of a buffer for when you're doing your eyeshadow, because if your eyeshadow gets on your face, then you can just brush it away. So now we're gonna go in with my big fat brush from IT Cosmetics. This is my favorite. It's very fluffy. I'm just gonna dab it in that powder. It's gonna be very powdery. And just do all over my face. Don't forget that forehead. Alrighty. Cool. Dab off the excess. And now we're gonna go in with bronzer. I did get this Jaclyn Hill palette that has a bronzer and a blush. So the bronzer is called I think the bronzer is called Bronze Moment, and then the blush is called Sun Kissed. So that's that. Pretty sure I got this at Marshall's. I don't think her brand exists anymore. So I just did 2 little dabs, and we're gonna do from the middle of the cheek up to the ear. And I don't want to go too heavy with the makeup today because I am going to be filming 5 different outfits. So you guys can see some different outfits that I come up with. And I want the makeup to match all the outfits, so I can't do too much color. However, the outfits are kind of in a similar color range, so I will be doing a lipstick that I'm hoping will work. All right, let's see. We even? Looks pretty good. Okay, and that was the Real Techniques sculpting brush. This is the one I've been using for years. Now we're gonna go in with the blush and just do on the cheeks and up. It's a pretty subtle blush. Not too much. I was gonna go in with the Beauty and the Beast palette, but you guys have already seen that if you watched my other videos, so I thought I'd switch it up today and do something a little different. Okay, we are blush, we are bronze. Moving on. Let me get these brushes out of the way because I don't need them. You guys like my new shelves? I love them. Got them on Temu. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way too, and let's go in with eyeshadow. So I am gonna be using the ColourPop Foolish Mortals palette. I haven't really gotten to use this too much yet, so I'm excited to use it. Oh, there's a little water on the counter. And we're gonna be doing some pretty basic colors, so I'm probably gonna go in with this one, Corridor of Doors, and then maybe Grand Ballroom. I don't wanna go too dark. And then I might do like a little bit of a glitter. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go in with my usual Morphe B80 and go into Corridor of Doors. And we're just gonna buff that in the crease. Oh, good. It's a little darker than I thought, which I was hoping for. We're just gonna buffer in. Just to give a little dimension to my eye. See the difference? And then you just keep buffing until you get the look you want. Okay. I actually don't think I'll use Grand Ballroom because that one is significantly darker, and I think this is dark enough for what I'm going for. Actually, just a little bit more on the edge. And I'm just kind of holding my eyelid taut so that it blends the way I want it to. I'm getting the old lady eyelids, so they're a little wrinkly. I remember when I was a kid, my mom would be doing her makeup. I'm like, let me do your makeup. And she had wrinkly ass eyelids, so I'm probably gonna have those too. Makes it a little harder to put on makeup, but all right, I like it. Let's do a little bit of the attic on my lid. That's this like pinky shade. I want to do something just to kind of not leave it naked, you know? I think I used this one in my mermaids video. If you haven't seen that one yet, that was a fun one. All right, we got it. So I want to do a wing. I'm gonna use my new favorite eyeliner. This is the NYX Beetlejuice Pinstripe Duo Liner. I used it quite a bit in trailer Trish-oween and I loved it. So let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna do this one in the mirror. Well, let me see. I haven't used the handheld mirror yet, so. Ooh, that's kind of hard to do with one hand. Ooh, I fucked it up. Oops, and I cussed. It's okay. You know, that's why I always say it's okay. All right, I think I fixed it. Now to look in the mirror and make them even. This is the hardest part. Ooh. I'm gonna need a Q-tip because I just fudged that one a little bit. We aren't doing any cuts though, guys. You're getting the full experience. Let's do a little micellar water on the tip of this Q-tip just to get that little smudge off. All right, good as new. Let's just touch up that color. Okay, all better. Boop. All right, so let's get this wing going across. And you want to get as close to the lash line as you can. And hold your breath. And pray they turn out even. I think they'll look even when I put on the mascara. Okay, so curl the lashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversion for my top lashes. This is my favorite. so fluffy. Oh! Man, when you're trying to get close to your lash line and you blink, kill me now. Got another little smudge. Man, I'm a klutz. Can't tell, I fixed it. And then I'm gonna use the Benefit Roller Lash for my lower lashes, because as you can see, this is a really fluffy brush. Great for lashes if you want a dramatic look, which I do, but only on the top. So roller lash is good if you want to separate all your lashes, because it's got a really thin wand. All right. Lower lashes looking separated, but not too noticeable. See? Okay, what do we want to do next? We want to do lips. Actually, let's just brush the brows real quick. I'm not doing anything to them, just brushing them out so that they're laying the way I want them to. We're gonna go in with Jeffree Star in the shade Calabasas. This looks pretty pink in the jar, but I think it's got a bit of a warm tone. Yeah. Kind of on the burgundy side. Not burgundy. Oh! Man, you know it, guys. I gotta mess up something before it comes out how I want it. Get that line just right. And if you go too far out the line, just overline. It's okay. Nobody gonna notice. And if they do, they're looking too hard. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect with the outfits. Wait till you guys see them. Let's do a tiny dab of glitter. Just in the middle. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Just gonna blend it in a tiny bit with the Morphe M321 brush. And then I do think I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the lower lash line too. Brighten me up a tiny bit. And then let's just do inner corner as well. You just put it on your pinky and you just go boop. See how much, let's look at the difference. Boop. Now I don't want to go too crazy with it, but I do want to do just a little on the brow bone. Just right here. Just a smidge. Here I thought I was gonna go simple, and sometimes when you get going, you just can't stop. We're gonna use that same shade as a highlight. Let me see if I can, well, let me see if I can find the right brush. I can't, so I'm gonna use this. Hopefully there's not a lot of blue left on it. This is the E2 from ColourPop. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that shade on my brush and just do a little highlight. Just enough. Old school YouTubey. Doot doot doot. Can't help myself. All right, I'm feeling like this is the look. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and set it with the Professional Super Setter Spray. And there we go. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys later.